Hello, fellow warriors against consensus reality, lovers of truth, wisdom, followers of the esoteric path, slayers of hypocritical, two-faced gobshites, lovers of irreverence and sarcasm. It's a quiet Monday morning, no gobshites, and just the right amount of chill in the air. Oh, how I love this time of the year. Fuck off, summer. Sincerely, fuck off. And it's one of those days where I've given myself permission to have a totally lazy day. And those are important because too many people spend way too much time trying to show everyone how busy they are by constantly doing things. Because, of course, people are so afraid of everyone else's opinion, you see. But when you give yourself permission to be as lazy as you wish, that is a wonderful thing and to be enjoyed and treasured. Especially when you don't have a nagging, butthurt, constantly triggered modern woman as a cohabitating wife, fiance, or girlfriend. See, because old-fashioned girls won't act that way. They won't act like two-year-olds having a perpetual temper tantrum. However, they are very few and far between. They still exist. They are out there, but they are very, very rare. They are as rare as a black American not using skin colour as an excuse for absolutely fucking everything. Yes, I went there. Deal with it. Because we're living in a world where our beloved franchises are destroyed. Recently, I had the misfortune of seeing my beloved Star Wars franchise finally and well and truly destroyed, irreparably in my opinion, with that silly, horrifically bad, cringe-worthy Disney Plus TV series Obi-Wan Kenobi. All I can say is, oh dear. And that in itself provides a good little snapshot into modern society and humanity, because a couple of people, especially one in particular, who usually had a Lord of the Rings Online channel and gaming in general, he released a video the other day which made me see with anger. The title was Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mind Blown. And I'm sitting there thinking, I've still got my 1977 X-Wing versus TIE Fighter jigsaw puzzle. I was one of those who kept Star Wars alive all these fucking years, making it worth $4 billion to begin with, only to have these mindless Stockholm Syndrome suffering gobshites having a good wank over absolutely anything new with Star Wars stamped on it, regardless of how fucking bad it actually is. And I'm thinking, I'm sorry, but there are some of us who actually have some creative integrity and actually use our fucking brain. And when we see something, we realise, no, this is a load of fucking crap. I'm not going to like it because it has Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan in it. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to call you out on your fuckery. And that goes the same for dealing with people online and real life. It's probably why I have only two friends I regularly hang out with these days. I told you the story of a couple of them recently. People are cunts. Rule number one, people are cunts. And just a little response to a comment on one of my previous videos talking about, but men are the same, blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm not a fucking poof, right? I'm actually interested in, by nature, women, not fucking men. So I'm going to talk about things from my perspective. And as I said in my response comment, which really fucking... When I read the comment, I have to say that annoyed me to no end. Because, you know, all this wonderful male and female energy, spiritual crap aside, right? When you're looking at this 5 sense world we're unfortunately living in at the moment, a man can only look in a woman's direction and she can get him for sexual harassment. Alright? Things are so skewed, so off balance. The pendulum is so far one way that a man's whole life can be destroyed based on a woman's say-so. Now, when a man is the perpetrator of any kind of abuse, domestic and otherwise, he's immediately sacked. His life is destroyed. His children are taken away from him. He's put in prison. What happens to a woman who is a perpetrator? Well, she gets paid millions of dollars. She gets a starring role in Aquaman 2. Yes, you know who I'm talking about, Amber Turd, right? And the man needs to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on legal fees just to have the chance, and it's not even guaranteed yet, just to have the chance of getting some kind of justice. All right, that's the kind of world we're living in. And because most women today they don't marry a man out of love and to be with the person they love for the rest of their lives. No, they look at it as a financial transaction. They know that after 9, 10 years, whatever, they can, after a certain amount of time, they can take him to divorce court and ruin him financially and be paid for the use of her vagina for the rest of her life. Or until she marries again. Which she won't. She's going to then bring her boyfriend, which she probably had while she was married, into the house that the husband worked his ass off to pay for them and to provide for them. And she'll probably have 1 or 2 children by 2 different men. While the poor now ex-husband is still paying her vagina money for the use of her fucking dried up vagina. And you tell me, ladies, it's the same for men as well, really? How so? But I digress. And seriously, if I hear one more person mention misogyny and patriarchy in front of me, I will punch them in the face. But I digress. However, there's one thing today which very few people have, and which is the reason why some of us have chosen to be lone wolf and hermit. And loving it, by the way. I don't know how a lot of you normie cunts are so deathly afraid of being alone and dying alone. Oh, so you'll marry any fucking cunt, even though it's going to make your life miserable, just so that you're not alone. And you can see all these depressed, unhappy, fucked up married couples everywhere you go. They're the ones I usually smirk at, right? However, we're living in a world where so few people have integrity, and so it makes no difference. This is one thing that you people need to understand. It makes no difference whether it's a real face-to-face, real life, or on YouTube. Integrity is the same. So if someone's spreading blatant lies about you on YouTube, being a drama-loving cunt and playing all sides because it's always a she. Playing both sides and stirring up drama because she loves the drama. And fuck off. Fuck off, you mouthy cunts. Fuck off, go to school, listen to your crappy music and fuck off. That's right, I'll just wait till you fuck off, shall I? Thanks. Oh great, I'm riding on the neighbour's fence. Look how fucking tough am I. I'm wearing my hat backwards. Wow. Fuck off. Oh, if only I can go back to high school with who I am today. There'd be a lot of people with black eyes and broken ribs, I have to say. Fuck. But I digress. It's funny when I see students from my old hellish high school walking by. I just want to go out there and beat the crap out of them for old time's sake. But that is what it is. Oh, I know, black Americans, people with pale skin can receive racism too. Oh no, right? How dare we? How dare a Helene in a 99% Anglo high school get racism for like fucking 5 years, right? Oh no. I'm not a black American. Jeez. And as I keep saying, I've spoken to a few real Africans from Africa. They're some of the nicest, salt of the earth people you'll talk to. Down to earth, they get it. Black Americans, not so much. It's just the way it is, culturally, whatever. It's like half-breed Australian Aboriginals, not the full-blooded, because full-blooded, I had a neighbour, I told you the story, full-blooded Aboriginal fellow, and they were some of the nicest people in our neighbourhood. So no, it's usually the half-breed and quarter-breed Australian Aboriginals who are the nastiest and the angriest, and they're the ones off their face on something almost all day, every day. And they're the ones that get on my land and white people and rah, 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 rah. Yeah, they're the ones that are like that, not the full-blooded ones. But I digress. But there's one thing that people online don't realise, that integrity matters. So when you're dealing, as I said before, I was rudely interrupted by these little fucking school cunts. When someone, female, spreads drama, creates drama, becomes the centre of the drama, sucks up to one side, pits them against the other side, and switches and goes to every side and becomes a total drama horse, spreading her drama cum wherever she goes, and absolutely trashes someone on another mindless cunt's live stream, and then tries to continue being friendly with the poor guy that she's trashing to begin with, and then has problems with me because I'm actually the only one willing to stand up to her and tell her what a fucking cunt she is. Oh, I was willing to give this person a chance. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was. I was even refraining from saying anything, even though I know what a fucking cunt she is, and I said that to her ages ago. What a useless cunt she is. But anyway. And I thought, you know what, once I saw that evil live stream, like I said, people have no integrity at all. And I thought, you know what, the gloves are off. I'm going to resume speaking the full truth about this, about anyone and everyone. And I'm one of the only people, if not the only people, who actually has the courage to do so. Because everyone's so deathly afraid of these fucking drama cunts. Because they have no integrity. They are exactly like Amber Turd. They have no empathy. They have no love or anything resembling the positive emotional states of mind. They are cold-hearted, mean-spirited, narcissistic, arrogant cunts. And so people like me exist to constantly take the piss out of them. And maybe help people around us to think twice and actually use their fucking brain and realise, maybe there is something wrong here. That's why we do it. And so you realise, you reach a point where you realise, you know what, fuck you, I'm going to focus on my own Discord server and continue enjoying chatting with the very small group of people who inhabit said server, and continue enjoy being the lone wolf and hermit and the sarcastic bastard that I have been for a long time. And continue enjoying the very, very few true friends that I have. If you happen to have one or two really true friends, hang on to them, because they are worth more than all the gold in the world. And especially other people who you know that they have your back. They're listening to this right now. You know who you are. when you have such people in your life, hang on to them, because they are really worth more than any riches in the world. And may I suggest before I go, never stop speaking the truth, no matter how painful it is to someone else's overblown ego mind, because in the end, in the long run, you're actually doing them a favour. Because there's so much fuckery in the world today that even if it's one, let me paraphrase their own book, shall I? Even if it's just one lone voice crying in the wilderness. It matters, because you know that you stood up for truth and integrity and honour and all those wonderful attributes. And when all is said and done, your face, your hands, your forehead are clean. And that is worth more than all the fucking gold in the world, my friends. Yes, and of course, as always, to speak the truth is a very fucking lonely path. The heathen hammer wielding, hypocritical gobshite slaying, honour and truth defending lone wolf on guitar, out.